May has been the best in the league this year. Often gets overlooked because it's not as flashy when you compare it to his other stuff, but he is so smart on how he uses all of those May abilities.
Symbol up, Kai goes down. What a shatter from Gator. Oh my goodness. Closer just about getting the Soundmire off with the pin, but it's nothing going to be saving you from that. It's going to be the trade at the end of the day. The main tank's falling. The Justice heavily favored in this upcoming team fight that's going on currently. Finding all the pickoffs they need as well off of it, but just now need to clean them all up so they can eventually flip this point back over. You can see the Atlanta Reign are going to be getting into the fight pretty quickly off the back of the respawns, but this is just a staggered attempt to just drag some extra percentage out.
And then Assassin can look for value from his Blizzard as well. The defensive May's almost always going to have a better setup for that, but there's a...
Oh! Matt goes down, lays down the Earth Shatter. He's going to be taken out though. Massive finishes him off. It's going to be the Symbol splitting them all up. As well as that, the Blizzard did not get too much done. Assassin tried to lock them all up, but it is a heavily won team fight there for the Atlanta Reign.
Yeah, that is enormous. The Atlanta Reign got...
There's the Sim wall, and the May wall just to block them off. South destructed to the back. Kai somehow gets taken out from it. Gator, he might have to let rip this ultimate, but he's going to be falling surely any minute now with the Immortality Field gone. He's so low, and the pressure is just immense. The Washington Justice eventually take him out closer, trying to stay alive as well, just moving around the various points of the map. It is going to be eventually to flip over here as the Justice taking over a bit of pace there, right around the corner. It does force out the Immortality Field. Pelican now using that Blizzard. It does force out again that Soundmire from closer to keep everybody alive. The Earth Shatter uninterrupted, only going to be getting the one onto Hawk, and it does force out the Soundmire now from Massa, keeping them all alive, but locked up in place anyway. Still, the damage is being done because nobody's dealing with Kai this entire time. The DPS is just popping off right now, fully charged up. Comes to the Symmetra play. The Cage playing is quite smart, but Atlanta Reign are in control of the objective and the point for now. 99% going to the overtime with Bebe falling. A lack of heals now and damage. Washington Justice might find it's quite difficult to try and close out, especially with Closer falling in that fashion.
They desperately need Assassin to do something. He's back on the Doom, but he hasn't been able to get any damage done. He messes up his Seismic Slam as well.
No
the
cooldowns.
engage, no cooldowns. He looks lost.
Yeah, can't really do anything into that one. That's going to be the overtime, whittling down into nothing. And round number one goes to the Atlanta Reign here. They can catch him with the May Walls. That's what either side is really looking for. With Kai falling again, though, it gives them a massive advantage. The Justice, well, they just lock up the point just like that. They flip it over. It's a team fight that really just can't be taken. Now we see a bit of pace being taken.
Whoa.
Bebe ends up falling, though, and Takei, he has been split up from the rest of them. The Atlanta Reign, they just bait them in and absolutely crunch them.
How on earth does that happen? Atlanta was so ready. Wait a second, Decay's being able to turn this one, though.
I mean,
he is doing so much damage in this fight. He's just fully charged up.
Oh my God.
Taken down 3 and saved the Justice for a moment. And the Justice have won this team fight.
No way! And Pelican commits to Blizzard. The team's coming around the flank. Is it enough? The ultimate! It gets cancelled! No, it does not. Decay ended up slamming it down anyway, but it's going to be useless. Already the kills flooding in for the Atlanta Reign, and with one final Earth Shatter, that might just drop him for good. Decay's out. Now the self-destruct, the pin from downtown. Hawk is taken out of the mech, but the Atlanta Reign are going to be wrangling back the team
fights earlier, quicker.
Yeah, we see the Symbol being used as well. The Earth Shatter does connect onto a multitude of targets. Mag's just going to be going in for the charge with the counter pin, and he's taken out right against the wall. Pelican with the punch as well. It's going to be a slight miss there, but they just need to bring down the rest of these targets as Iris is definitely putting in the good work from the back line. Still in control of this point here. The Atlanta Reign, not too many ultimates. Before you know it, already another team fight being taken. Split across, Pelican on the point. Does have that meteor strike, lays it right down. Decay is so low, he's waiting for the next target, and there's the punch. Bebe ends up falling, has to back off around the corner, will eventually be pressured. He's about to survive, yeah, indeed, not going to be going down. It was a picture perfect over to
Tracer here, just to try and keep the point alive. He touches, he's surrounded by sim turrets.
Yeah, has to use the recall. It's only going to trigger the overtime. Can anybody even touch this? Not going to be the case. The Washington initiation to come in. Teleport lined up. Kai's going to be sending his turrets over there. Instantly destroyed. It is a fake, and they've done enough damage. Mag is so low. The Immortality Field just about gets onto them to keep them alive, but Bebe forced down to the low ground. Assassin is taken out. And the Atlanta Reign pushing and pulling their opponents in exactly the direction they want. That opening pickoff, it's looking really promising for them to just win out this objective.
Already weak though as a result of this. Still hasn't got up to his dead eye. Mag isolated as well.
Yeah, there's nothing to support them with the May wall in place as well. Perfect from Pelican. It's a quick and easy teamfight win for them. Trading out the ultimates as well. It was Amp Matrixes on either side.
Whether that's a fake to the high ground or whether they actually go through, it's a different question.
And again, these ice walls, look at this from Pelican again. Mag just with nowhere to run. The Blizzard has dropped down as a bit of an emergency escape. And it is good from them. Assassin able to just clutch it up from that singular ult. Atlanta Rain, they have a ton on top of it. What an Earth Shatter. Gator dropping it down. Soundbar is in play for both of these teams as well, just so that they can try and survive through it. But look at that. Mag just drops one of his own. And it did drop a couple of targets. Is it going to be enough, though? Doesn't look likely. Nice little self-destruct there. Massa will be taken out, but the Justice have lost a lot of players. It's going to be a bit of a stall effort now from Assassin. He does have the Blizzard.
Oh, it got
cancelled out as he ends up falling. Already 2 ticks in play. They have to try and stall this one out. They're going to be dropping the bodies onto the point of Justice, swapping over to a bit of desperation now. Mag is going to be on the wrecking ball just to try and stall this one up at the Atlanta Rain. I mean, they're in complete control of this. 3 minutes, 36. Teleporter goes through. The turrets as well. Decay just going to be firing away. Frozen up, though, into the back line. Has to take the TP. Chops and changes. So low, though. And that's Kai's turrets taking him out. Atlanta Rain looking like they're winning this team fight. The Washington Justice can take any other players with them. Might be successful, but getting staggered out like this is not ideal. It means that they're going to be able to get their players back into the action pretty quick. The high ground, what a boop, it's fantastic. Kai with the Symbol and the Amp Matrix, they're all locked down onto the low ground here. I mean, the Justice, they've got nowhere to run here. I mean, it must have been a combination probably of both Massa and Hawkeye, I imagine, as well, to just kind of dislodge them away from it. But
and look at this, it's painful as soon as they come through. Oh,
good by Fury.
Beautiful eat on the Blizzard.
And now Atlanta Rain, they've got to try and bail them out, to be honest with you. Pelican is really deep behind enemy lines. Luckily, the team is there, but Ultimate's committed. Fury now, he sends over the self-destruct. It's not going to be catching anything. Swinging away, Fury is going to get demec'd again. A cheeky play from the Atlanta.
Very feasible. Here's a desperation teleport straight to the objective from Washington.
I mean, they're completely locked up into the low ground. The Atlanta Rangers jump right on top of them. Bebe is gone, taken out. There's Soundbar on top of things as well. The Atlanta Rain have got a lot of health just to try and weather out through this team fight. They've lost a couple of players, mind. They're going to be, I think, in a 4v6 if the Washington Justice are able to get back in fast enough. But with Fury getting
where he can clutch, he just has to stay alive and hope he gets value over time.
And now look at the pressure. Teleport straight to the point. They're going to have to start playing this, but Bebe left behind, taken out. The Blizzard was dropped, and they did manage to avoid it for the moment, but they've already lost one of their players, a crucial element to this fight. With Assassin gone, it's not looking likely. Mag drops down the Earth Shadow, but only Gator will be connected onto. And with the overtime now just dwindling down, that is a dominant
mortality field. And now with that Rhine ready at the front line, Gator can take so much more space than Washington can. Mag is back though, and a teleport to the high ground. He's instantly deleted again by another wall that separates him from his immortality field. Pelican is a freak on the May.
Yeah, what a performance. Absolutely sublime. They tried to chop and change as well. Kind of, I think, trying to split up as well, sending a couple of players.
Particularly because of his fault, but the fight was already over by the time he got used.
Blizzard in hand, the Earth Shadow, what a connection! So many players down and out, stand up, it locks them up with the Blizzard as well, the old 1-2 combo. Oh, we're just witnessing magic. And an angry and hungry Atlanta Rain steadily getting closer and closer.
That set the zeitgeist of 2019. He can't be stopped.
Ultimate's committed. The Justice are really throwing everything out. Both support ults committed from both of these teams to try and stay in this one, but Assassin is already taken out. Mag holding his shield. He doesn't have much left, but he does have the Earth Shatter. Drops it down, sets it up, and Decay happy to clean up. A moment of respite in the middle of all of this. They win out this team fight, and they are going to be stopping it just short of checkpoint B. Defense. They've been handed a prime opportunity to try and get that whole boop! That's Massa setting it up. A massive play. Decay taken out, and Gator with another Earth Shatter. They build him up quickly. The Blizzard is used defensively from Assassin just to stop them from trying to press the advance. But is it going to be enough here? The Atlanta Rain still have players online, ready and waiting, and the damage is being done. It's a good immortality field, but is anybody really paying attention to Pelican here? just freezing them all up as well, getting these right clicks off. No one's really falling too late, but now we see it finally turning around. The Symbol is committed to K, just drops it down to try and assist his team. I don't even know if it's going to be enough here. Dropping the Blizzard from afar, there's no threat whatsoever of it being 8 up. It's the Atlanta Reign going to be sailing this one into checkpoint B. With these compositions, it's so important. Mag, though, another off Shatter, and that is going to be one target found. Will there be the kill? No, the counterpin. Gator dropping both of them to the floor, and it set them up nicely. The self-destructs drop down on either side here. They will be getting 1 kill apiece, as Hawk is also going to be demeked, but still a threat. He ends up taking 2 down with him. Need to do something big here. Symbol splits him up. The Blizzards as well. Assassin is gone, taken out. Did the Blizzard, he got sent out of his hands. He got cancelled again. No Blizzard for them. The saving grace in this fight, in the team fight, it's being taken place all over the bloody shop. The Amp Matrix has dropped down. Where are the Washington Justice playing?
That was... Washington do not want it to end like this. Oh, this is already the first pick. Immortality Field forced out early. Both teams so much damage into the Justice as well. And early on, they look to be crumbling a little bit here. All the Washington fans all season long, Brent, have been saying it doesn't matter. The regular season doesn't matter. It's all about how we perform in the playoffs. And
right forwards. The Atlanta Reign are pushed away from their own Amp Matrix, but the Sim Wall splits them up. And another perfect May Wall. Pelican, again, just completely separates the Washington Justice. Every single team fight, it feels like excellent value being gained.
Yeah, he is the best May in the world for a reason. Multiple reasons, actually. So.
Do have the ults online, but look at that! The shot around the corner, Mag responds to one of his own, but is it going to be enough to save them? With the Blizzard overlaying it, they're all in position for it, swinging away. Another instantaneous teamfight win from them.
Set up to snack on anybody that needs that little health kit.
So the Symbols now drop through. That's going to be in response to that Amp Matrix. Ultimates, everything being chucked at it. The Justice are trying to battle their way through with brute force. Everything dropped down, but the Atlanta Reign, they are losing players now. Kai and Gate are going to be dropped now. A couple of players left standing as they just try and at least stall this one out as well by dropping themselves onto the point. They are going to be falling there. The Justice ended up just hold at this choke point now. Chucking another ultimate there. Kai just splits them up once more. Teleporters in play. They're going to be, again, splitting their attention every single way here. The Justice, they could be in an advantage, but they're already losing too many players. Hawk has cleaned up a lot of them.
And that immortality, the Amp Matrix coming out from Iris turns things around there. It was a nice...
That's good.
Yeah, that is a great pick. Yeah, great execution on that. Closer getting up to his sound barrier earlier on, but here's Massa in response. The Shadow finds Kai, but not too much else. And here comes Pelican's Blizzard.
Yeah, locked up Mag into the corner. The placement of it is good, and Mag, he's got nowhere to run here. Teleporter going to be dealt with. Straight up onto the high ground, but yeah, Mag not long for this world. So Atlanta Reign going to be holding them now.
They're playing very split because they know the Blizzard's a possibility, and that's such a good headshot.
That is something that's just going to set them up instantly. And Assassin commits the Blizzard. It gets ate up by Hawk. Every single time, the Washington Justice, they feel pressured, cornered in these team fights. Like, they have to take these risks. And it's getting capitalized every single time by the Atlanta Reign. Doesn't matter if the Atlanta Reign just marking them, rotating around. It's going to get into the overtime. Fury dropping down. That self-destruct Gator with the air shot, and Mag returns one of his own. 2 players down, but is it going to be enough? The Blizzard from Pelican. Everybody's frozen up onto the point, but there needs to be a bit more, and it does not look likely. The Justice just unable to pull out really anything here. Desperation from closer as the sound barrier is committed, but for the Atlanta Reign, it's an even better one. And that is going to be that. The Washington Justice sent home. Their 2021 season is over. And the Atlanta Reign going to be looking forward to their next match off the back of that domination.
It was a tumultuous season for Washington, and it ends much as it's been over the course of the year. They looked like they had some promise. People believed that they could make a run, and yet it was not to be. Their consistency just couldn't quite step up. For the Atlanta Reign, though, this begins what they are.